wearing green, officially weighing 101.8 kilos. His professional record, 48 fights, 45 victories, including 27 knockouts, with only 2 defeats and 1 draw. The challenger, former European heavyweight champion, the fighting pride of Poland, Альберт, the Dragon, Sosnovski. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing black with gold, official weight 112 kilos, professional record 41 fights, 39 victories, including 37 knockouts, with only 2 defeats. From Kiev, Ukraine, and Hamburg, Germany, the 3-time heavyweight world champion, the reigning, defending WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Dr. Eisenhaus, Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly.
Well, if all of that hasn't fazed Sosnovski, nothing ever will. Incredible ring walk from Klitschko. Thought you might all have enjoyed the Jagan as well from Sosnovski.
Do you have any questions? Good luck. Catch gloves. Let's go to work.
So, Sosnovski, who has never fought anywhere near this level. Klitschko beaten only twice by one of the greats, Lennox Lewis, and he gave him, as you know, a heck of a fight when he was injured and ahead against Chris Bird. Sosnovski, like Klitschko, beat Danny Williams, but he beat Danny Williams a few years after. He is, though, in great shape, the Pole, following in the footsteps of Andrew Golota, less controversial, and hoping to become the first Polish world heavyweight champion. This is Альберт Sosnovski's big chance. He is European champion, and he gave up the fight against Audley Harris and to take this huge chance. You can see already the height and reach advantage that Vitaly Klitschko has, and they are both in amazing shape, you have to say. Klitschko is the prohibitive favourite here. And how can Sosnovski find a way to win? He's not a huge puncher, although he does have that good KO record. Not against the higher class of opponents. And he hasn't looked great. Beat Paolo Vido's former Italian Olympian last time. That was last year, back in December. Unanimous decision, but wasn't a particularly good performance, and he drew with Francesco Pianetta before that, which is disappointing in terms of a form line looking into this. And when you consider Klitschko's record since he came back from retirement, looking for his 5th win here, and he has never looked in trouble, and he's disposed of Samuel Peter, Juan Carlos Gomez, Chris Arreola, and a very defensive Kevin Johnson. But Sosnovski will give it a go. And unlike, say, Johnson, he's not going to try and just stay in there. He is going to try and win. Got to find a way to get inside and potentially hurt Klitschko. And that's what people struggle to do. Not started badly, in fairness, Sosnovski here. Klitschko moves forward and doesn't stay as much behind that iron jab as his brother Vladimir is in. His corner tonight. Vladimir relies massively on that. Vitaly does look for the finish. And it's whether Sosnovski can cope with his power, not having been, as I said, anywhere near this level. Sosnovski's got to keep moving. Got to. Strong, and he's not the slowest mover, but if he comes anywhere near standing still and making himself a target, then he'll be out of there very quickly. He's got to make Klitschko look ponderous if he can, and he gets a left hand away there. Good start from Sosnovski. And as good a start as he could have expected to make. Fritz-Dunek there with Klitschko. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm sure that'll be the message. There, him down, don't take risks. It's always the Klitschko way. And Vladimir always lurks in his corner. He's just over his left shoulder, just to the right of your screen, Vladimir. And here's Sosnovski, who hasn't really felt the power yet, but very early days, but has looked like he belongs at least. So round two, fabulous, fabulous arena. It was slightly awkward, punching down, but then again, Klitschko's used to that. Of course, if and when he fights Nikolai Valuev, then it'll be a different story. There is a feeling that both Klitschko brothers need to produce more fireworks to really sell these evenings, not just in terms of the arenas, but around the world, where I know you're all watching. And the crowd want a little more. Very cautious start from Vitaly Klitschko. Looking for that right hand, but not really finding Sosnovski. Like the way Sosnovski was talking before the fight. Confident, and like I say, not just trying to last the distance with Klitschko, but actually trying to find a way to win. Whether that's realistic or not, we'll find out, won't we? Decent straight right from Klitschko. Nothing that Sosnovski couldn't deal with. Based in Brentwood in England, just the east of London, Sosnovski, but born in Warsaw. He said he's started okay, Sosnovski. Struggling to find the target, of course, but we knew that would be one of his problems. Won't be a problem for Klitschko. Now he is starting to settle behind that jab, Klitschko. The champion, the bigger man, the stronger man, the man with the bigger punch, all in his favour. And it's been Klitschko the aggressor all the way, although Sosnovski tries to come and throw a right. Ten seconds to go in round two. Just for a moment it looked as if Klitschko would open up. But Sosnovski's still in there and still in with his fighting chance that everyone has been giving him.
Не спишь. Спокойно. Спокойно. Взрыв, динамика, спокойно.
It's marked under the left eye there, Sosnovский. He does have a habit of slowly dismantling opponents, Klitschko. Most experts had this down as maybe stoppage in the 5th or 6th, something like that. For what it's worth, and it's not much, I favoured the 4th, but we shall find out. Klitschko does tend to start slowly and then wind it up. It's not as dominant from the outset as his brother. Sosnovский caught him with the left as he moved out of range there, but the problem is getting through with anything meaningful. Klitschko the one moving forward, poking out that left jab. Nothing left to chance, no one underestimated. It is the Klitschko way. Sosnovский remains a mobile target. And as long as he's that, he's got a chance, I suppose, because he's in there. Tried the right uppercut there, Klitschko, but Sosnovский managed to dance out of the way of it. And at least he's throwing, Sosnovский. Klitschko's trying to get him to throw, of course, and wants to counter. It's the first couple of signs there that Sosnovский was feeling the weight of Klitschko's punches, just little ones. Just for the moment, his defence has been sound, and Sosnovский throwing the left, and that encourages the crowd. Good left jab there from Sosnovский, who is fighting with confidence, I must say. Certainly having a little bit of joy, just a little, Sosnovский, and he must keep his discipline through a wild left there. Through a wild right and didn't connect. It needs not to get too carried away. Klitschko trying to throw a right of his own, but it just bounced off Sosnovski's shoulder. Plenty of Polish football fans in here with scarves and hats on, and they'll be encouraged by this from their man. Long, lingering look there from Klitschko. But Sosnovский got through with a couple of those punches. And I think Klitschko, well, I said no panic, but at least he knows for the first time since his comeback that he's in a fight, but he will, of course, still try and dominate and wear his man down. But Sosnovski's thrown a bit back. Good body shot that from Klitschko, wasn't it? A little bit of a reddening under the eyes, nothing, of course, on Klitschko's face. One of Sosnovski's other problems is he's not going to win on points. Almost impossible for him to do that, but if he gets any more little moments of joy, then you never know. Round 4. So Альберт Сосновский, the challenger in the lime green shorts, against Vitaly Klitschko, very much the champion. Klitschko, an overwhelming favourite before the fight. And he's ahead in this, but Sosnovski's already proving more of a problem than many people might have expected, because he's still there. He's not scared about throwing that left jab, Sosnovski, and trying to upset Klitschko. And he knows he'll have to take something on the way in, and that's what's happening. For the moment, he's not going away. The crowd are slightly disappointed because Klitschko hasn't tried to throw any big shots. And he certainly hasn't caught Sosnovski yet with anything significant. And of course, the longer it goes on, the more confidence Sosnovski will get. Decent counter there from Klitschko. Missing quite a lot, Klitschko, tonight. Klitschko trying to punch down there and couldn't catch Sosnovski. Left jab from Klitschko. A wild left hook there from Sosnovski. Again, it's that question of discipline. Klitschko just backed him up there with a couple of shots. 20 seconds to go in round 4. Crowd are trying to get behind Klitschko. Vitaly. Again, Sosnovski throwing that right and missing. Well, we get a decent round of applause there. And what's the message going to be for Sosnovski from his corner? Another great sight of this arena. Looked after Krzysztof Lodarczyk. Very, very experienced. And we're seeing that tonight. Because his man is doing as well as you could have expected, probably a little bit better. Klitschko, the champion in the black trunks. Sosnovski, the big outsider in the lime green. Again, Sosnovski, positive start to the round. Not many fighters beat Klitschko to the jab. Good left hand there from Klitschko, just backed Sosnovski up a bit. First time he's caught him with anything, tries to throw the right there. And Sosnovski throws back, he knows this is his big chance. And the Pole is determined to give himself as big a chance as he can of taking it tonight. Hands of Klitschko very low as he comes forward and looks for a way through. Just signs that Klitschko is looking to land something big. Chopping left from him. Sosnovski covered up well there. Again, Sosnovski with the right hand and gets a bit of encouragement from the crowd after that. They like the underdog here. Pouring out that jab, Sosnovski not really connected with it cleanly. But he has not gone away. Powerful left jab from Klitschko, and Sosnovski went back a pace or two there. This is Klitschko's most convincing round so far. Just signs that he's on the brink maybe of dominating here, Klitschko, but still Sosnovski very much in there. I'm sure, as I always say on these occasions, David Hay will be watching on with interest. That was a good left hand, wasn't it? That was the one that sort of respectfully moved back a couple of steps. So is he going to last over halfway? Is Klitschko going to start to turn it on now? There are signs that he is, I think. At least try to. Certainly throwing more. Did in the last round and has started positively here, and he's got Sosnovski backed up. He is very, very hard to get to, Vitaly Klitschko. Two left jabs there from Sosnovski. A little bit more applause from his corner, just down to my left. Got to get off the ropes and stay mobile. And he is proving an awkward target. That's better from Klitschko, caught him with a right and then a left. First real combination that he's landed. Sosnovski looked a little bit shaken by that, just a little. Well, Klitschko tried to connect with the right and very nearly did as Sosnovski threw himself. Definitely Klitschko senses that the time might be soon. Sosnovski just looks a little like he's feeling the pace, but back he comes and throws a left hook. There's a right hand from Klitschko. There are those who suggest that Vitaly Klitschko's powers are waning, and they will look at this so far and say that they're right. Little cheer again for Sosnovski, although he didn't really land with that. He is very, very game, Sosnovski. Left hand to the throat there from Sosnovski. And he's going to get to the end of round 6, it would seem, and he's still throwing. Left hand, though, from Klitschko. And a long look there at the end of the round. Eye contact between Sosnovский and Klitschko. I think Sosnovский thinks he's in there with a puncher's chance. He's certainly got more chance at this stage. Might not be a great chance than any of his other opponents. Any of his opponents recently, since his comeback anyway. Some of the action from that round 6. So, straight left, but not thrown with any great power. Ask him to be professional.
Zaczynamy teraz jechać. Bliżej niego.
They're telling him to counter-attack, aren't they? Look for the counter-punch, and as Klitschko tries to close it out, try and catch him.
Round 7.
It's interesting to see that stare at the end of the previous round, because there was none of that nonsense in the build-up to this. There's a lot of mutual respect between the two. I think it was a case of Klitschko not wanting to be outstared. And Sosnovский wanting to come forward on the front foot at the start of the round. You just don't see that too often against this guy. Because of his physique and his strength, he feels that he can. Much stronger than all of his other opponents since his comeback, barring Samuel Peter, who just couldn't get out of the way of Klitschko's shots. But he's got to be careful as he comes in. Left hand there from Klitschko. And he's missed twice with that clubbing right as Sosnovsky's come in with his left hand low, and he's very nearly caught it. Klitschko lands that. Sosnovsky is out of there. Klitschko goes for the big right hand and goes off Sosnovsky's gloves. There is a cumulative effect of some of this work as well that you can't ignore. Again, Sosnovsky coming forward. Right hand from Klitschko, but he's missing the target a lot here, Vitaly Klitschko. Here comes Sosnovsky with a big left hand followed by a right. They're a bit wild, but the fact he's throwing them gets the crowd behind him. Right hand from Klitschko. Better one. See why Sosnovsky's face is marked up here. He is getting caught, but he's taking the shots okay at the moment. Certainly doing himself proud so far, Sosnovsky. Not as far out of his depth as many had imagined. And still showing good strength, both mental and physical. And they're still having to get to work on it. It's good work, good left hand from Klitschko. And Klitschko's certainly ahead in the fight, but not maybe as far ahead as he normally is at this point. And there were many who felt, me included, that he didn't exactly impress against Kevin Johnson and maybe needed to here, and he hasn't. Not so far.
Tam trzeba rozrywać po jego akcji. Wysoko, oddychaj. Oddychaj.
They do look like men on a mission, don't they?
Głęboko.
Big breath, come on, bud.
Tak. Jeszcze raz.
Jak trzeba przykręciować, to trzeba przykręciować.
Jeszcze raz.
I od razu do niego.
This is where it gets really tough. But he knew that.
Garść, nisko, nisko. Po jego akcji od razu do niego.
Ręce wysoko.
Fascinating the different styles of the corners. Sosnovский getting a real uplifting pep talk there. And they want him to keep trying to pressurise Klitschko. They've sent him out, trying to find a way to win it. I know that sounds ridiculous, but Kevin Johnson didn't. Again, Sosnovский is the one moving forward. You don't see that very often against either Klitschko brother. Vitaly Klitschko's jab not getting through there. Sosnovский just staying out of range. That was better from Klitschko. Sosnovский missed by a long way as Klitschko caught him. Right hand from Klitschko, but didn't connect cleanly with the pole, although the nose is still bloody. Right hand, though, from Sosnovский. That got through, and that's given him some real encouragement here. Mustn't get carried away. Couple of lefts from Klitschko, but back Sosnovский up and nothing more. And slightly lumbering left there from Klitschko. Minute to go in the 8th here. Plenty of encouragement for the challenger, just in little bursts. Good left there from Klitschko, that did get through. But he hasn't heard the pole yet. Punching down, proving awkward for Klitschko as Sosnovский makes himself hard to hit again. Proving an awkward build. Shorter, but very, very powerful. Big power in those shoulders. And they're both fit, aren't they? They're not going to see anyone fall apart towards the end, but again, Sosnovский happy to trade with him. Eight rounds gone, 4 to go. And this fella's doing himself proud. Like I said, he's not ahead, but he's not completely and utterly out of it, although he does still need something special, but we always knew that. But I haven't been impressed by Klitschko's work, particularly in the last 2 rounds. There is a... knew that. But I haven't been impressed by Klitschko's work, particularly in the last 2 rounds. There is a habit when you score these fights of just automatically giving rounds to Klitschko.
Wenn du hier produzierst, dann hast du immer wieder die Möglichkeit, den Körper das wegzunehmen. Vorbeizagen und schnell gegen zu gehen. Seconds out, please.
Well, we have the open scoring here, and Klitschko is ahead, but didn't hear by how many. 4 rounds to go. Final 4 rounds. Klitschko in the centre of the ring here against this challenger that won't go away. Sosnovski's corner, who are just in front of me, screaming their man forward. They wanted to carry on being aggressive, and they are fantastic for him. They're great encouragers. And it's the man from Poland who's coming forward and who isn't afraid to get hit. Klitschko has been nowhere near really finding a shot to finish him. That was better. Right hand from Klitschko. Again, there's an instant response from Sosnovski. Sosnovski missed a long way there, and on the end of a couple of decent shots from Klitschko. Klitschko managing to box behind that jab more in this round than he has, and then better right hand. Is Sosnovski just tiring here? Is the finish coming? The crowd think it is. Certainly been caught cleaner in this round than any other in the fight, but back he comes, Sosnovski, bravely. Good right hand, though, from Klitschko. Both breathing heavily in there. Mini crisis here for Альберт Сосновский. And he was rocked by that. And then the bell saves him, but a showboating from Klitschko. And that got the crowd going, and Sosnovski is going to need encouragement now. How much has he got left?
Seconds out, please.
Is this going to be the round? Crowd think it is. How much has Sosnovski got left? Klitschko moving forward with confidence. Very, very heavy work now from Klitschko, and Sosnovski's starting to feel it here. In the corner of barking orders at Sosnovski now. They wanted to keep throwing back here because Klitschko's stalking him now. Good right from Klitschko, gets through. And chopping left just keeps Sosnovский on his heels. Still brave, still trying to throw back, still trying to come forward. Now he is right back behind that jab, but he's closing in Klitschko, trying to make the ring small. Caught Sosnovский with a good left there as he came in. Well, he's right relentlessly on the end of that jab, and the chopping right. Referee had a look there. This is a crisis now for Sosnovский. Not as mobile as he was. 40 seconds to go in the round. More good work. Sosnovский really felt that. Referee's having a look at stopping it. A good look. Sosnovский buckled. There he's caught. And the referee stops it. Sosnovский down in his corner. Couldn't take any more. And Vitaly Klitschko retains his world title. Goodness me, Sosnovский was game and he was brave. And he proved that he belonged. But he still wasn't quite good enough to get through or to really trouble Vitaly Klitschko. But I still think that performance raises question marks about Klitschko that are for another day. And for all those people who wrote Sosnovский off as a no-hoper, well, that was powerful. And that was the moment, wasn't it? Weight of punches, cumulative, and there was the finish. And that was the moment when he saw his dreams fade away. Well, nice moment between the two men there, and we will soon be getting the official announcement from Michael Buffer. I don't think many people expected it to go to the 10th, but that's where it went, and it wasn't far from the 11th either. He's just starting to be made to miss, wasn't he, Sosnovский? And in the end, it was all too much. But there were moments in there where, again, I don't think David Haye would have been too disappointed at some of the moments, some of the things Sosnovский was able to do. If indeed David Haye ever fights either of the Klitschkos, although I suspect he will. Well, they're happy. Mrs. Klitschko there. Their man still number one. And Sosnovский will, well, he'll get some decent fights off the back of this, I would have thought. Whether he ever gets another world title shot would be maybe a long shot, but he certainly didn't disgrace himself. Michael Buffer is waiting patiently to make the announcement. And the Ukrainians who travel here to see Vitaly Klitschko are all sort of crowded around the ring, desperate for a glimpse of him and from Vladimir. And we still wait for words from champion and unsuccessful challenger. And all the hullabaloo in and around the ring to serve its course before we can make things official, as it were. And the final handshake. I think there was some respect there from Vitaly Klitschko.
You know what? I'm more than sure you get experience. Experience is the main point. You're tough, strong.
Just asking for advice there. Sosnovский, of course, based in London, and asking about cuts and things like that. Quite a curious end. Strange few conversations. And Klitschko just aware that his image is on the big screen, hence his reaction to the camera. And up he goes to celebrate on the ringside. He's going to go to each corner, is he, and do the big celebration? Yes, he is. Off he goes. Surprised he hadn't done this earlier. Maybe it took more out of him than he'd like to admit. Big smiles since he's come back. That's 5-0 for Vitaly Klitschko.
Referee Jay Hayes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, round number 10. The winner by knockout victory, and still WBC heavyweight champion of the world.
So confirmation that Vitaly Klitschko is still the world champion. And the confetti goes off around the ring and lands on us at ringside. It's that kind of evening. Very special production of things, I must say, as always here in Gelsenkirchen. They get all of that very, very right inside this truly fabulous arena. And we will get words, hopefully. Here he comes, Vitaly Klitschko. Well, he said, I thank all the fans. Thank you very much for being so loyal and coming out in such huge numbers. It's always great.